Sairam children. So, are you all prepared for your exams? Have you all studied? Yes? Very good. So, today we are going to start with our active English revision. Yes? Let's see how much you all are able to recollect. Okay? Now, children, in active English, you have two chapters for your exam, chapter 1 and chapter 3. Yes? So, let's start with the revision. We have to write request. Chapter 1 was writing request, right? When you need something, when you want something from somebody, do you all simply take it or snatch it, or you all make a request? Yes, we do make a request, and we request very politely. We use the word please. Yes, we ask them, will you please give me this? Correct. So today we are going to revise on how to write request. Options are given. You have to select the correct option by clicking on it. As told in the previous videos also, you don't have to type anything, children. You just have to click the correct answer. Okay, so the first one is, dash you give me some milk please. I'm requesting somebody to give me milk. So what is the word I should put? Will I put WILL will or MAY may? Will you give me some milk please, or may you give me some milk please? What should come there? Will. When I'm requesting somebody to do something for me, I will put WILL will. Will you give me some milk please? Yes, so let's select will. Okay, now the next one, will you give me a pencil? What should I put there? Sorry or please? What should I use? When I'm requesting somebody, I should always use please along with that, right? So, will you give me a pencil? Please. So, I'll select please over here. Done? Now, third one, I borrow some papers, please. Now I'm requesting somebody to allow me to borrow some papers, right? So here, what should I use? Should I use WILL will, or should I use MAY may? When I'm requesting somebody to allow me to do something, then I will use MAY may, right? So may I borrow some papers please? Right? May I borrow some papers please? So we will select MAY may. Next one, dash you give me your book please. May you give me your book please, or will you give me your book please? What should come there? Will you give me your book please? Correct? So we'll select WILL will. The next one, again, I am requesting somebody to allow me to borrow books. So what should come there? Will I borrow some books please, or may I borrow some books please? May I borrow some books please, right? So I have to select the correct answer by clicking on the answer. May I borrow some books please? Correct? Okay. Dash you lend me a pencil please. Now tell me what will come here. Will you lend me a pencil please, or may you lend me a pencil please? Will you lend me a pencil please? I'm requesting somebody to do something for me, right? So will you lend me a pencil please? So I have selected will by clicking on that word. Now we have to select the correct replies for the following request. When somebody is requesting you for something, what is the answer that you will give? When somebody is asking you, will you give me your book please? What do you say? Yes, here it is. Take it, right? So now let's see what is the answer we are going to give to these questions. Will you lend me a pen, please? Will you lend me a pen, please? So what should the answer be for this? Yes, here it is, or yes, here they are. Yes, it will be yes, here it is, right? Because we are asking for a pen, one pen. So yes, here it is. Okay, the next one, will you lend me some books, please? Will you lend me some books, please? Now tell me, what should I select? Yes, here it is, or yes, here they are. Some books means, children, I'm not asking for one book but more than one book, right? So should I write yes, here it is, or yes, here they are? We will tick yes, here they are, right? Why? Because we are requesting to them to give us more than one book. We are not asking for one but more than one. So plural. So we will write yes, here they are. Okay. May I borrow some nails, please? May I borrow some nails, please? Now what should it be? Yes, here it is, or yes, here they are. Some nails means more than one, many, right? So we will write yes, here they are. Children, nails over here means the nails used to hammer on the wall. We used to hang photos, right? So calendars or photos that are hung on the wall, we hang it on the nails, right? So those nails, we are talking about those nails and not the nails on your fingers. Okay, we are talking about the nails on the wall. So may I borrow some nails, please? Nails means more than one, many. So we will click on yes, here they are. Yes, here they are. Okay, now let's move to the next. May I borrow a hammer, please? May I borrow a hammer, please? What is a hammer? A hammer is used to hit the nail into a wall, right? So may I borrow a hammer, please? That means one hammer. So what should the answer be? Yes, here it is, or yes, here they are. Yes, here it is. Okay, so let's click on the correct answer. Yes, here it is. Understood, children? Okay, now let's move to the next. Join the sentences together and select the correct answer. Children, this was chapter 3. We were given two sentences and we were asked to join them, right? She went to the shop to buy some books. She went to the shop, she wanted to buy some books. So when I have to join these two sentences to form one sentence, then what is the word I'll be using? She went to the shop. Why did she go to the shop? To buy some books. So what is the word I'll add here? TO2, and then I will write buy some books. She went to the shop to buy some books. So children, in the exam, this sentence will be given and you just have to select the correct word that is used to join the two sentences. Let us see one more example. Here is a book, you can read it. Here is a book, you can read it. Now when I have to join these two sentences, I'll write the first part of the sentence. Here is a book, you can read it. So for whom is the book? For you to read. So to join these two sentences, what is the word that I've used? FOR, for. So here is a book for you to read. So two ways that I've joined the sentence. The first one I used TO2 to join the sentence. Here I am using FOR for to join the sentence, right? Now let us look at some more examples. Yes? One second. Okay. Select the correct answer to join the sentences. Select, that means I have to click the correct answer. Okay. He wanted 10 rupees. He wanted to buy a ball. He wanted 10 rupees to buy a ball, for buy a ball. What will come? He wanted 10 rupees to buy a ball, or he wanted 10 rupees for buy a ball. What should come here? 2. He wanted 10 rupees to buy a ball. So TO2 will click TO2. Okay. The next one, he bought some wood. He wanted to make a table. He bought some wood to make a table or for make a table. He bought some wood for what? To make a table. So click on TO2. Okay. They went to the beach. They wanted to have a picnic. They went to the beach. Why did they go to the beach? To have a picnic. So what is the correct answer? TO2. They went to the beach to have a picnic. Mrs. Rao went to the market. She wanted to buy some fruit. Mrs. Rao went to the market. For what? To buy some fruit. So what is the answer? To buy some fruit. So what should I click here? TO2. Mrs. Rao went to the market to buy some fruit. Yes? The next. Here is a pen. Maya can use it. Here is a pen. Maya can use it. You are saying there is a pen here, but it is for somebody else. Somebody else can use it. So here is a pen for Maya to use. For whom is the pen? For Maya to use. So what is the correct answer? FOR, for. Here is a pen for Maya to use. So I will select FOR, for. Yes. The next one. Here is a coat. You can wear it. Here is a coat. You can wear it. So I will join these two sentences. Here is a coat for you to wear. Here is a coat for you to wear. So what is the word I have used to join the sentence? FOR, for. Yes? Let's see some more examples. Here is a newspaper. Mr. Shah can read it. Here is a newspaper. Mr. Shah can read it. Here is a newspaper. For whom is it? For Mr. Shah to read. Yes. Here is a newspaper. So, which one will I select? FOR, for. Here is a newspaper for Mr. Shah to read. Okay. Here is some milk. Radha can drink it. Here is some milk. For whom is the milk? For Radha to drink, right? So which is the word I'll use here? FOR, for. Here is some milk for Radha to drink. Yes? Children, you in the exam, you will just be given this sentence and you just have to select one word from TO2 or FOR, for. Yes, you don't have to do the joining. The joining is done. You just have to write the joining word. You just have to click the correct joining word. Yes, you have to choose which is the correct joining word for these two sentences. Clear, children? Understood? Yes? So we've completed with your active English revision also. Yeah, I hope you all have understood. Keep practicing and all the best. Okay, bye.